time. Welcome to the channel, to the live stream. Travel Snacks is all about eating good food, being kind to one another, using your resources, and traveling and doing all sorts of wonderful things with your life, and maybe living a different lifestyle than the norm. So you might want to live in a car, RV, tiny home, bus, whatever, and maybe you're already doing that. And I live in a van, so it's great. So let's put my glasses on and see who's up in here today. Hey Grant, happy Snack Chat Saturday. Hey Jake and Armella Genie from Frozen Denmark. Uh-oh. Hey Felicity. Hey Terry is Tenacious. I have changed my name from Armella Tiara to Armella Life. Oh, awesome. I figured it was you because, I don't know that many Armellas. Let's see. Did I see? It's not letting me go back further than that, but let's see. Terry says, Weehaw, how's Texas? Probably your son is such a good guy to you. Yes, he is great. And let's see. Hey, Tanya, how are you? Hey, Kay Henry from Austin. Awesome. Once it's below freezing, does it even matter? Hey, Debbie Kennedy. Hey, Jacob, how are you? Thank you very much, Terry. He is a handsome boy. Yeah. It's Grant sent me something that said that it was like in the minus ridiculous temperatures where he's at, and I'm like, I don't even know how people do it. Like, I really do not. Whoa, I feel like this is super close. I feel like I don't know how people are in that cold of weather. It's just too much. Hey, Ellie, busy in London. Dinner is ready and watching. Awesome. What are you having for dinner? Hey, Michael Salazar from Austin. All right, we got a Texas crowd going. Hey, Mimi, how are you? Hey, AGTWNC and TJ. Yeah, Grant's minus 11 Fahrenheit. Going down to minus 38 Fahrenheit. I can't, my brain doesn't grasp that. I think it's best to take up skiing and enjoy it. Ellie's having chicken tikka masala. Don't know if it's a USA thing too. Pretty popular. I've heard of it. I've never had it, so I don't know. I got my Bible pens sticking out over here. You guys remember this little area under the cabinets? I put my Bible here, my little journal notebook, and my pins, and then I put my flip-flops to keep it kind of in place. Oh, I finally bought the wood, the trim pieces today, and so I'm gonna work on that tomorrow. I'm gonna glue those on there. Let's see. Love your videos, and you should visit Austin, Texas. Awesome. I know. I'm thinking about going to Austin, but now, since I've been in Dallas so long, probably not. Probably gonna go to Louisiana next. Hey, Tina. Armella's Genie is, we have 21.2 Fahrenheit. It feels like 3.2 Fahrenheit. I was telling Grant that I don't think that I have ever been in weather that's under 20 Fahrenheit. I don't recall, I've lived a lot of years, but I don't recall ever being in weather that was colder than that. Oops. Any news on the hard drive? Okay, so I do have, it's not great news, but it's not bad news. So this week, the company sent me an email and they were like, we received your unit. I'm like, you received it like the couple days after I sent it, which was already like 2 weeks. So I guess what they were trying to say is that, because I have a tracking number, so I know they received it like a day or two after I sent it. And I think what they're trying to say is we finally actually received it into the place where they're going to start looking at the hard drive. And they're like, and the 30 days starts now. And I'm like, bro, I've already been waiting already like 2 weeks, and now the 30 days starts. But they did say that it could take over 30 days. But I'm just like, so I guess that's what I'm saying is like I've been lingering in Texas waiting for my hard drive, and now it's like it seems like it's gonna take even longer than than the 30 days. But I keep going back and forth, like if I'm just gonna like hover around Texas just waiting, or if I'm gonna take off and then come back, or if I'm just gonna take off and have my son overnight me the hard drive when it comes back. They also said that the company's gonna be sending me the replacement hard drive, which is, they said that it's not going to be the same one that's going to have the recovered data. So it's going to be like, because it was under warranty, I'm getting a brand new blank unit, and then once they sort out my data, they'll send me a unit that has my data on it. So I'll have two hard drives. I don't really get it, but I could tell you one thing. Once I get it back, once I get the data back, I'm not using that hard drive, so I don't even care what they send me. And I'm gonna try to get my money back, because I only had it for like 6 months maybe, and for it to have died, I don't feel comfortable using it anymore. So anyways, that's the update on the hard drive. So I'm still just praying about it. I'm like, God, should I just stick around here? Because I have been getting stuff done on the van, and I've been getting packages from Amazon, and I've been editing videos and doing some stuff here. You guys have seen that I've been posting stuff. So in a sense, it's okay, but I'm also kind of a little bit antsy and ready to get on the road and like really jump in with like full force with full on van life. Because right now I'm kind of like in a safety net because I have my son near enough by that if I need anything. But is that terrible? I don't know. What do you guys think? It's a misty day in Olympia, Washington. It started out really misty and overcast today in Dallas, and then it just got a little sunny, and now I'm like in a tank top, so it's kind of weird. Greetings from, what is going on up here? I keep getting like a little, can you guys still hear me? Greetings from Canyon Lake, Texas. I just finished a Prius conversion. Oh, and looking to drive to Spokane for a job interview. I like your channel and spirit-filled content. Oh, awesome. What's your Prius conversion look like? What do you have in there? Do you have something to cook with? Do you have something to go to the bathroom? Big snowflakes in western North Carolina right now. Oh, dang. I didn't want to miss this today. Awesome. Let's see. Terry says they're avoiding you. I think they're just so busy. I don't know. Hey, Randy, how are you? I lived in Montana and Colorado, and I missed the snow. Dang. Oh, Felicity, you think choice number 3? Mimi says, bummer, I hope it all turns out okay. AGT says, I enjoyed the snack pack with Marcus. Awesome. Reginald, hello. Hey, Travel Snacks and everyone. How's it going, Reginald B. Campbell Jr.? Hey, Barbara! Fake Freedom, how are you? Hey, Diane. Did I introduce myself yet? Welcome to the snack pack, Diane Cisneros. Thank you for joining us. And sorry if I know the camera is over here, but I have to read the comments over here, and I don't see a way to like comment myself, so I have to just like talk, but I don't know. But welcome. So I'm not avoiding eye contact. I'm just having to like look at this side of the screen. Texas is big. Explore around there. Yeah, Debbie, I'm thinking like, I mean, it's not that far for me to drive around. It's, even if I drive like an hour or two away, I could still, come back to my son's if I have a package delivered or something. It's, I don't want to get too far away because I do want to come and get my hard drive when it's ready. Because the only thing is like, if I have the hard drive, it's coming here when, once it's whatever, ready. He could overnight it to me, but I'm like a little bit cautious about it. Once it comes back, I'm going to be like, okay, this is like prize possession stuff, so I don't want to be fiddling with the mail. And speaking of mail, first of all, before we get any further, throw a like on this live stream so that YouTube knows you like the live streams. And also, if you are a new person to the live streams or to the channel, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so then you'll know every time we do the live streams. and the videos and any new videos that come out. Also, sometimes people ask if they can donate to the snack fund, and if you'd like to do that, you can hit the little $ under the chat. That's a YouTube donation, and they take 30%. So if you want all of the money or whatever to go straight to the snack fund, then I recommend using Cash App or Venmo. They don't charge any fees. And PayPal does charge fees, but not as much. And all the links for those are in the description of any of my videos. Again, no obligation, no requirement or anything. Don't feel obligated, but if you feel like doing it, then those are the ways. Okay, let's see. How's the weather? The weather is, let's see. What's the temperature?
It's 55 degrees outside.
55, and it says chance of rain 10%. It says it's going to get 36 tonight. So, but in the van, it's feeling a little, it's nice in here. It's like a little warm, but not too warm. So what data storage are you using in the meantime? Hey Molly. So basically any videos that I'm making now, I'm just editing them, and like all the videos that I film, they're very like big meaty files, and so once I post the video, I delete everything. I haven't even been keeping it. So basically I'm just deleting it. Once I upload it to YouTube, I guess that's where it's going to stay, and I'm not going to reuse that content probably. So it is just going to be what it's going to be. And then I don't have it handy, but I do have a solid state drive. It's a Samsung T5, I think it's called. And it's only like 500 gigabytes, and I do have some stuff already on there, so I have a little space on that one. So if I need to put something on, I do have another hard drive that I had already previously, but because it didn't have a lot of storage space on it, I never really used it. I used the other one, unfortunately. Let's see. I just said in my head, that's not terrible. He's close. It's comforting. Yes. I think it's been great. Just, being able to like, pop over to my son's house or whatever. And it's just kind of nice. Do you have a replacement warranty? If not, ask for customer care and sales department. Are you talking about for the hard drive? Because yes, I do get a replacement. So they're going to send that, but they said they're going to probably send that first, and then they'll send the one with the restored data on it. Hey Angela, how are you? Being close to your kids is never bad. You'll get on the road soon enough. Yes. And I agree with that too, because it's like, since he moved to Texas, I hadn't seen him in like 6 months. And so now it's been nice to just, be like, hey, you want to go share a meal? And sometimes we'll go over to like Waffle House or something. And it's been nice. Okay. Thank you for telling me that you guys can hear me, Tanya, because this iPad is like weird. I'm not used to it, and it's like I'm Googling things, how to fix things on this iPad, but I'm glad that it works, but it's also not as great as my laptop in terms of like how easy it is to use. But I'm not going to complain because we're staying connected, so I like that. I watch every post. I enjoy you, your sense of humor. Thank you, Diane. That is very sweet. Jacob, I got cold in Oklahoma. Yes, we can hear. Okay, good. You guys can hear. Good. Loud and clear. Let's see. Oh, Janelle popping in with that $4. How cute. Oh, and it's like a little coffee mug. I love that. Let me give you a shout. I wish there was like a pouring coffee sound on this app. I wonder if maybe there is, but I don't know about it. But let's give you victory. Thank you so much, Janelle. You are truly appreciated. I very much think that's a blessing. Any donation to the snack fund helps with gas and letting me do things like I did with my son to go try out new restaurants. It's so crazy because lately, especially since I've started doing some of the like restaurants and stuff, I've been getting so many recommendations. Like people have been sending me emails and DMs, and they're like, you have to try this place, and they'll send like a list, like 4 or 5 places. They're like, okay, if you're in this area, you got to go here, and if you go, and like sending me blog posts. Like my friend Rachel, she sent me like the a list of the best donuts in every state. So I feel like that's a challenge, but I need to calm down on these sweets. I can't keep eating so many sweets. Let's see. Oh, Reginald's from Raleigh, North Carolina. Awesome. I haven't been there yet, but I'm planning to. Hey, Reggie. I know Reggie from real life. Hey, Reggie, how are you? Yay, I'm in the snack chat. Hello, Allison, just checking it out. Thanks for being here, Reggie. Who's coming to Spokane? I wish, but that's probably not on my list anytime soon. Hey, Carmen's in the house. How are you? Let's see. Good, I enjoy your videos. Thank you, Reginald. Hey, Janaya. My signal is very weak today, so I'll try again in a bit. Okay, have fun. Thank you for coming in, though. Thank you very much, Reginald. I appreciate the encouragement. Let's see. I'm concerned when Snack Pack goes viral that we won't have the family feeling. You know what, AGT, WNC, I thought about that sometimes, or I do think about that sometimes, and I'm like, I mean, I love that the channel's growing, and I love that we're a very warm and welcoming community, but you're right, I don't know. I'm going to have to like really think about how to keep that feeling. I don't know if it's like having, I don't know. It's like I don't want to like seclude. No. I don't want to separate. What's the word? I don't want to be separate, segregated. That seems very harsh, but yeah, like I kind of know who like the main crew is that comes into the live streams, but I don't want to be like, oh, this is a group and you can't be part of it. But yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think that through and maybe get some tips from other YouTubers, but maybe I'll do like, and I don't know. At this point, I don't really want to do like a subscription because I don't want it to be like, oh, you got to pay to be hanging out with Travel Snacks. That kind of feels weird to me because I want it to be like inclusive. So I don't know. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. Although they do have channel subscriptions on YouTube, and you could do things like $2 a month or $5 a month, and then it gives you these little like emojis that I upload, and it's like something special that you can put into the chat when we do the live streams. So I'll know that you're like a subscriber, like a Snack Pack subscriber. But again, I don't know. What do you guys think about doing like subscriptions? Because that's like, I could create whatever, $1, $2, $5 or whatever. And it just gives you like little emojis, special emojis that I create. So I don't know. There's a lot of comments. I'm trying to keep up. Let's see. Weatherford, Texas is fun and quaint, cute town. Love your videos. Thanks, Wendy. Thanks for being here. Polo Love, can you tell me how you manage to live in a van full time and have money coming in? I get this question so much. I get donations to the snack fund from generous viewers like you guys. And also my channel is monetized. So that means that when you guys watch the videos and the ads play, pennies, it generates pennies and pennies and then it adds up. So that's why it's nice when a lot of people watch the videos because it generates money. So, and I don't need much because I live in a van and I'm pretty frugal. So that's basically it. Who is that coming to Spokane for a job? Oh, I don't know. Hey, Jake, how are you? Oh, John Cole. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Antoinette. Hi from Michigan. It's cold. I feel like that's the feeling a lot of places right now. It's like, feels like it's a very cold situation going on a lot of places. Hot Tiger, love your wavy hair today, and your last sliders Philly cheesesteak video made me hungry. Thank you. This is the product of, I had just 2 braids in, and I just took it out like 5 or 10 minutes before the live stream and just shook out my hair. You could still see it's kind of just like, whatever. It's just a thing because I don't have, I'm not going to plug in a curling iron or a blow dryer into my van. I'll probably pop a circuit. So no. Global warming, maybe. 58 snack packers. Hello, everybody. Awesome. Hey, William. let's see. It's fun to see you with your son. I'm really close with mine. We have fun too. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I loved doing that video. It's always so much easier and better when you are on camera with somebody else because you can talk and have banter and like, when you're doing videos by yourself, I love it because I love being alone a lot of times, but also it's so much like the pressure is kind of off when you're sitting with somebody. So that's why in the near future, when I get back on the road, I want to start doing more like collabs with other YouTubers and also just with people that live the van life or live like a mobile nomadic lifestyle, because it's so much better to get like feedback right then, and you learn a lot of stuff from other people too. So it's very nice. So I'm so glad you guys liked it, and I want to do more. Also, I don't know if this is actually going to be a thing, but I'll just make a little like micro announcement right now. Um, I don't even know if I'm supposed to say anything, but oh well, I'm going to. My dad called this week and said that him and my mom might be coming to Texas in like, I don't know, maybe like a week and a half or something if I'm still here. So maybe I'll try to do a video with my parents because you guys haven't seen a video with them in a minute. And I'll probably take them to some of the places out here. So I don't know if you guys would like to see that, but a lot of you have kind of, like my parents are like a staple of the channel. And so a lot of you are warm and welcoming to them. Well, all of you are warm and welcoming, but you guys like the videos with them in it. So that might be a thing. So I don't know. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you very much for all you saying you enjoy my channel. Williams from NYC. Oh, awesome. I love New York. I did my hair to Allison. Is that right spelling? I did my hair to Allison. It's Allison. There's not a Y. And Grant already said, so thanks. Love you and your channel. Thank you, Cassie Owens. I appreciate that. I bet you guys had dinner for that night in Dallas. I said it was in the middle of the day, but it was actually like 3:30, so it was kind of like more towards dinner time. And that was a lot of food, so I didn't have anything after that because that was a lot. Jake's from Georgia. I love Georgia. Thank you, Barbara. Donuts are dangerous. Step away from the sweets and hike instead. Yeah, John, I know. I'm trying to get more exercise in my life. Hey, Matthew, how are you? You can't cut back on snacks in Louisiana. Come on now. Exactly, Felicity. That's a whole situation right there. Segregated. Exclude anyone. Reggie says, yeah, girl, you're doing amazing. This is so cool. Just wanted to come by and show you some love. I hope you're enjoying it. Thank you so much, Reggie. I appreciate that. Reggie's a good friend and just always so supportive. So I truly appreciate you, Reggie. Exclude. Yes, finish work early. Awesome. Gypsy Moon 36 from Pennsylvania. Awesome. Oh, Carmen, I've been sick. Monday I have to go for an ultrasound of my gallbladder. Okay, everybody that's the praying type, put Carmen in your prayers, and you are healed in the name of Jesus. So believe and receive. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate that. AGT, I'm crew. James Orr, love watching. Thank you so much. Let's see. The group kind of talks to each other now, even when Allison runs upstairs. Yes, that's true. I love it. I love when you guys chop it up. Barbara, 21.5 thousand subscribers. Woo woo. Yes, we're 21,500 or something subscribers. It's just going and going, and I love it. It's just amazing. I love to see so many more people joining the snack pack crew. You said there was a musty smell, a leaky roof vent, resale with butyl rubber. Oh, John, okay, so I can talk about that. And hey, Monique, how are you? Where are you? How's it going? Well, let me read some of these comments and then I'll come back to that because I do have it written down. Hey, Shauna Walker. Hi, are you going to come down to Houston? We'd love to meet you. I'm going to be living out of an SUV soon because of all you great people. Oh, awesome. I don't know if I'm going to Houston. I don't think, but maybe because I'm going to go to Louisiana, so maybe I could pop through Houston, but I'm not sure. AGT says I'd pay, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, it was only a couple bucks to be in the snack pack club. Sure, I'm in. Chomp chomp. Cute. Just eating a cheese and bacon omelet. Ooh, yum. Guess what I had for breakfast? Kolaches. That would help your YouTube channel grow. It would, but like, I don't know. Maybe I don't want to say weird, but I'm just very cautious of being like the overchargy kind of person. I do put in a lot of work. I'm not even gonna lie. It is a lot of work, and I don't feel bad, when people make donations because people want to support, and it's very loving and kind. But at the same time, I don't want to get to the point where it's like, you know what, you're not part of the crew unless you pay. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind later, but for now, I don't even know. I'd pay to participate. Nice community feel on live chats. I do like the vibe though, the good family vibe. So you never know. Maybe it's because even if it was like $3 to $5 or something, it's like that's just like when I don't know what it's like, but it's like when you have to pay for something, and it's like it just separates the looky loos from the people that are serious about like being part of something. So even though it's not a lot of money, that could be a way to like keep it, like just you get a little extra perk. You get to like put your little emoji on there or whatever. So we'll see about doing that. Let's see. It's not really hot here. It's like in the 50s. Let's see. The premiere was awesome this week. Oh, good. Did you guys like the premiere? I don't do it often, but if we have like a fun, thing like the Q&A, I thought that was gonna be nice. It's a lot because I want you guys to be able to pay attention, and so we're chatting, but you could always go back and watch it. So it was pretty fun. I love the chomping sound of your ears. Me too, Debbie. And to be honest, me and my kids do that. That's a thing that we've done forever. Like I think it and originated when remember the Carl's Jr. commercial where they had that chomping sound when the people would eat the giant burger. But we'll do that with each other. Like we'll just be eating like calmly, and then all of a sudden we'll just like I'll just zone in on one of my sons, and then they'll go to take a bite, and they'll be like, and they'll be like, and so that's just one of our things that we like to do. And so I like every time, well, not every time, but most of the videos where I include food, the first bite, I always add the chomping sound. It's like my little signature thing or whatever. I'm late. What did I miss? Hey, Deborah, how are you? We haven't missed very much. Looking way forward to the temps in the 40s. Allison, did you see Chrome came by? Where? Where did he come by? Allison, what's your sign again? Well, I don't believe or partake in any astrology or anything, but if you must know, I'm a Libra. Well, I'm late, but I'm here. Glad you're here, Eve. Hot Tiger, that's my favorite way to curl my hair, and healthiest just with braids. Looks really pretty. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, I want to see mom and dad. Okay, cool. AGT coming through with that 5. Where's my phone? Number 1, Fams at Snack Pack. Awesome. Let's see. Let's give you this one. Thank you so much, AGTWNC. You are a true blessing. Oh, Eve's in the house with the hand sanitizer. Debbie says yes to mom and dad. Awesome. I'd love to see your parents, especially eating. Awesome, Felicity. Thank you so much, Jeannie. I appreciate that. Terry says hi, mom and dad. Shauna says come to Houston, please. I will, if I get close to Houston, I'll let you know. I'm thinking about maybe doing I don't know. I'm kind of just in the beginning, first thoughts of maybe doing a meetup somewhere around the Dallas area. Because I've had people have been reaching out to me left and right with food recommendations and like, come here, come there. So I might do like a mini meetup where I just say like, I'm going to be here at this certain time, and whoever shows up. And, if you want to, buy something to eat, great. If not, I'll just be there having lunch or something. So I might do that. And if I go to some towns, I might just start doing that because it'll be a fun time. But yeah, I think that might be the next move because the channel's getting big and people are like wanting to meet up and talk and stuff like that. TJ, of course your parents would be great. Awesome. Eve with the dab. Barbara said, missed your parents. Yes. Let's see. Hey, Camille, how are you? That's nice when someone you know in real life. Yes, it is fun when you have a live stream and then people show up and that's in real life. It's like, oh, I know that person. Lifting up and grace and mercy. Thank you, Molly C. I appreciate that. Hopefully, yeah, and for Carmen as well, yes. And I just threw a like on it. Awesome, thank you. Okay, let's see. Would you ever search for organic, locally sourced places to snack? Yes. Yes, I would. And I'm planning to get back on eating like more wholesome foods. I think I'm going to stop saying plant-based because I'm just all over the place with my food and I don't want to pigeonhole myself. I'm kind of like getting to that point where I'm tired of like the labels like, oh, I'm a pescatarian, I'm a vegetarian, I'm a vegan, I'm a plant-based, I'm a keto, I'm a this, I'm a that. It's like, I just eat food. I just like food and I'm going to just try to be as healthy as I can. And sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I just eat a lot of sugar. So, I don't know. Eve, this is me in Texas with the cowboy hat emoji. That's cute. Let's see. So Barbara, I don't have a propane grill. I just have an induction cooktop. So when I do cook, I'm getting closer though because I bought some. Okay, so this week I am getting closer to cooking. I didn't cook yet, but I finally bought a knife so I can cut things, and I bought some spoons or like utensils to cook with. So I'm getting closer, and I finally sent the email to Renogy about like my battery levels and stuff to make sure that when I cook I don't like drain my battery. So it's getting closer to cooking. Oh, Monique's in St. Augustine. It's been oh good. I really enjoyed it. So I'm glad you're there and having a good time. Dee Dee, congratulations, Allison, on hitting 25K. Oh, not yet. Did I? I don't think so. I think it's 21.5. Let's see. 21.6. So not quite, but I'll take the congratulations anyways because it's still a lot of people. Awesome. Eve says I'm waiting for her to do some cooking videos. It's coming. Let's see. Allison, you need to get in the merch game. I know, T-Dot. I have a lot of ideas for merch. I need to find somebody that knows how to do artwork. And then I'm going to start doing merch because I have so many fun ideas. Also, I hate to do this, but I think I may have come up with a name for the van. But I'm not going to tell you guys because I need to pray about it. Hey, Jello Martini TV, what's up? Hello, and you just got here. Awesome, glad you're here. Tina, the outsider, how you doing? The OG fam isn't rich, but are real friends. We don't mind having awesome. Yeah, I don't want to like make it like it's $50 to join the special family crew. I love the chomping sound too. It makes the food sound so good. It was so good. The tacos in Texas recently I looked up and they're partially organic and local, which is basically my diet. So that's why I asked if you search for eats that are mostly organic. Yeah, I do like to eat, more like local things, especially like supporting small businesses or small farms and stuff. Molly says, I enjoy your hikes and walk. Part of the vids, serene and beautiful, came for the travel snacks, stayed to walk it off. Oh, awesome. I love that. The tacos you ate recently in Texas. Oh, awesome. If you ever come to London, I'd be happy to take you out for British scones and coffee. Ooh, Ellie, that's a deal because I don't know anybody in London. Yeah, that would be awesome because I love a good scone and I love coffee. Tina's, I watched your video of you and your son eating. It was, oh, I'm glad you liked it. Let's see. Me neither, but I am a lion. Is that a lion? I can't see. Scones with chocolate is yum. I totally come meet you. Awesome. My mother is a Libra. Awesome. I'm in Dallas. Oh, cool. I think Jello Martini, you were one of the people that gave me all the recommendations recently, and I wrote them all down. I think you're talking about beignets. Were you the one that was like beignets, some special pizza place? I wrote it all down on my list, so that sounds amazing. Deborah, come to Austin. That and fish and chips, Ellie. I miss London. Ooh, I love a good fish and chips. Hey, Mark Walton. Mark's back, and I was just in San Antonio, but back in Wisconsin, I missed 30 below zero. Not really, sheesh. JK, oh yeah, the other week you mentioned something, yoga seems negative about it. Is there a reason? Sorry to pry, just very curious. Um, I don't, I just recently learned that yoga is, I don't know how much I want to get into it on this channel because we had a heated discussion, like I think last week about some political things, and I don't want to get into it. But if you want to send me a DM on Instagram, my Instagram is travelsnacks underscore, or a message on Facebook, or email me. I'll be happy to share why I don't agree with yoga practices. A huge crowd shows up. That would be great. Yeah, that would be so fun. I mean, it's weird because like we have a lot of subscribers, but everyone's all over the place. So, you know, even if one or two people show up, it's fun. I can't even imagine it would be like a big crowd in a certain spot, but who knows? Tiki Loco and Deep Elements vegan food. Ooh, awesome. One of my friends, he's been on here before, Anton, he just recommended yesterday a place out here. I guess it's a chain called Snooze, and it's like breakfast brunch foods, and it looks like really good, like healthy, more healthy food. So I think I might go there tomorrow, but I don't know. Have you given any thought of taking us on a field trip like you used to? I was actually planning to do that today, um, but my day got away from me because I was gonna go to the park and just walk around and hold my iPad. Um, but I spent so much time in Home Depot looking for this trim and measuring and going back, and I forgot my tape measure, so I had to buy a tape measure and then go measure some more. So it was a long day, and so I never made it to the park. So I think I'm going to, though. The only thing, Grant, about that is it is a concern. Like, if you think about it from my perspective, I'm live right now, and if I'm like, oh hey, I'm right here doing this live, it kind of opens me up for somebody to come, like, just show up, which, you know, I don't know if anybody's gonna do that, but you never know. The other thing I was thinking about is like, somebody left a comment, and they were like, oh, I think I saw your van out in Plano, Texas, which is kind of near Dallas, and didn't know if I should come say hi. Okay, here's my thing about this. I'm just gonna say it like on this live stream, and I'll probably say it plenty of times in the future, but if I'm out and about and you notice me, please come and say hi. I'm not a celebrity. I'm just a person. Come say hi, you know, and whatever. But if I'm in my van, then I don't prefer people to tap on my door or window or anything because it's very startling. And also, you got to think of it like this is my home. You know, that's like somebody coming to your door and be like, hey, can I come in? Can I see your home? Can I just, you know, hang out with you? It's like, it's very nice and like kind to like want to talk to each other, but also I don't want anybody just coming up to my van because it can be very unsettling. Because I don't, you know, you guys see me, but I don't see you guys. Like a lot of you have like just screen names, and I don't know who you are. So I don't mind if people like come up to me, even if I'm like eating in a restaurant or if I'm walking around a store and you notice me, come say hi. I'd love it. Let's see. We have so many comments today. I love it. Allison, make a video of your trips to Dollar Tree. Carmen, do you love it? Because I love Dollar Tree. I don't know if everyone likes that, but let me know in the comments if you guys love. Give me a thumbs up and like a $, like in the chat if you guys like Dollar Tree stuff, because that's like one of my favorite things. I get sleepy when I eat. Same. I just like food. Field trip, yes. Eat what you like, Allison. Thank you, Jeannie. Just say healthy. Yes, exactly. If you hike the Georgetown Lake Loop, there is 2 stainless commodes sitting in the open next to the trail. That's fun. Oh, how funny. Wait, cut things. What things, Allison? What or who are you trying to cut? What did I say? Because I'm all over the place right now. What was I going to cut? Woohoo! 21.6K. I see 63. Awesome. It's freezing here. I'm not vegetarian at all, just organic, non-GMO diet. Meat I eat has to be, oh, okay, I see what you're saying. From a locally sourced place with ethical practice. Yeah. I try to, like, you know, I'm trying to be more cautious about that. van name equals Snack Pack Express. No, that's not it. Yes, deal. Okay. I know where to eat everywhere in Falls. Okay, awesome. I used to work at Series Pizza in Deep. Oh, awesome. Yes, I'd like to know what AGT means. WNC. They sold out. Oh yeah, you were saying in your comment they sold out to a corporation. I have a video of the new inside. Ooh. Projecting ahead of your drawing superpower. Sorry, but 21.6 is amazing in itself. Not long to 25. Thank you so much, Dee Dee. I appreciate that. Allison, is there any food you don't like? Yes, I don't like raw crunchy onions. I like onions when they're cooked, but I don't like crunchy onions. I don't really like beets. I'm not a big fan of mushrooms, but I'll eat mushrooms. I don't like bitter cheeses. There's a lot of things that I don't like, actually. But I'm not opposed to trying things. So I do keep trying things, you know. Even if I think I don't like it, I might try it again. But probably not white, crunchy onions. And I don't like spicy food at all. Terry says, yes, no politics, please. Yeah, we're going to stay off of that. Allison, I want to see you use the GPS to find vegan barbecue again so the Google Maps can laugh at you. That's funny. Yes, exactly. They were like, no, we don't do that. If you want a fatty breakfast, go to Biscuit Bar. It is new. I thought it was too uptown to be in Deep Ellum, but it's so good. Ooh. Fake freedom. New yoga is a new age practice. Yes, that's part of it. Bring a friend if you do a meetup just for safety. Yeah, if I do a meetup, I might bring my son if he's up for it, but you know, I don't know if he's going to want to do that. Don't do a meetup, Felicity says. Diane says, how did the exterior paint job go? It's not great, to be honest. It's like we ran out of time and we did like 25 cans of paint, and it still needs a lot more paint. So that's one of my to-dos, is to finish the paint job by myself. So we'll see how that goes. That's not going to be anytime soon because it's too cold, but you know, I don't know. It looks kind of raggedy right now. Evil, you were a celebrity to us. Oh, dang. I agree, Terry. No politics, yes. Let's take a walk around apartments. I still can't find your Facebook page. Oh, really? It's Travel Snacks Allison, I think. Whether you prefer it or not, people are often rude. People can be rude. People can be nice. I have had people that lately are like very pushy with questions. Not a lot, but some people in my DMs, they like ask me a bunch of questions, and I'm like, think about it, it's like a barrage of just people coming at you all the time. And I try to answer as much as I can, but like I have to sleep sometimes. And so when I don't respond to people right away, sometimes people are like, you know, they get like a little snippy. Leave a note on the windshield. What is that? Oh yeah, and leave a note on the windshield. Yeah. Well, kind of. I don't know if it's kind of. Yeah, I don't think I'd mind if somebody left a note on my windshield. If they're like, I'm a snack pack fan or friend or whatever. I don't think I'd mind that. But I don't like people knocking on my van or my door, because that makes me nervous. I agree, Allison. You have to stay safe, and there are strange people everywhere. True. Thanks, Grant. Eve says, Dollar General. I love Dollar Tree. We just went yesterday, got Valentine's and goodies. I'm at Dollar Tree all the time. I love Dollar Tree. Oh, Felicity loves the Dollar Tree. Camille loves the Dollar Tree. If the van is rocking, don't come knocking. Well, this van ain't rocking unless I don't know what. I'm not even doing any exercises, so the van shouldn't be rocking. Unless I'm shivering because it's cold. That's pretty much. Dollar General. I don't have a Dollar Tree near me. Okay. I haven't really been to Dollar General very much, so maybe I'll peek in there. Mimi loves the Dollar General too, or the Dollar Tree, and Carmen as well. Hey, video of Dallas Farmers Market. I've never been. Ooh, I do like a good farmers market. Maybe I will try that. Picking up pizza right now. Ooh, Greg, that sounds so good. I get scared when people get close to my car unless I'm doing Uber. I'm an Uber driver. If I'm not doing Uber, sometimes walks close to me, my car at midnight, it upsets me. Yeah. Yeah, it makes me nervous when anybody walks like close to my van, like even if they don't know me or anything. It's just like you know, it's very unsettling. I'm like, you're too close, back up. Eve says, you don't like beets. I don't know why I'm so upset. I hate beets too. Olives. I don't love olives either, Felicity. I hate beets, but I like the beet powder. Onions make my stomach hurt, so agree on the onions. I'll eat beets with French dressing. Oh no, Barbara! Terry says, ick on the mushrooms. I love warm, fuzzy blanket you're sitting on, Allison. It's just a throw. It looks warm and like... Oh no, this is a pillow. It's a angled pillow, so I can actually sit, because my back will go into the window like this and hit my head. So I had to buy this so I can like actually sit up and not hit my head, and I got that at Kohl's. French dressing, that's different. That's a whole other thing, Terry. D-Light, greetings from the West Coast. Awesome. Hey, all snackers. Windy, sunny, and 30 below here in central Wisconsin. Dang. Hey, Nelly. Jeannie loves beets. Hey, Stingray Z from snowy Chicago. Sorry for all the problems you've been having with people asking pushy questions. Oh, thank you, Eve. It's not terrible, but, you know, I'm just doing the best I can. Wow, I'm impressed. Allison painting the van. Wait till you see it. You're going to be like... Actually, I didn't really do much of the painting because I was working on other projects. It was like the last 2 days before I left California. So my friend Lamont and my parents, they all rallied together, and I did paint some of it the first day, and the second day they all just pitched in, and we just did it until we ran out of paint cans. Rude, don't take their comments to heart. Thank you, Tanya. Very cold, yes. It's better if you paint in a garage. I know, but I don't have a garage. Total Dollar Tree fan. Oh, awesome. Allison, is your son having a Super Bowl party? I don't know, Eve. I don't think he's having a party. But I do like a good Super Bowl, so that sounds fun. I had mozzarella sticks today. Yum. Hi from Florida. Hey, Joey. How are you? About to head out, saying hi. Catch you later. Oh, hey. Thanks for joining in. Oh, it's a pillow. I love that. It looks comfy. Yes, it is very comfy. It's very squishy. And it was on sale, so that's one of the things. You got to check out Dollar General. You can video it. I've always wanted to go to Dollar General. Oh, awesome. 85, 86 watching. Oh, dang. How much did you spend on the paint? The paint I got at Napa Auto Parts, and I got their brand, Napa Gloss White, and it was, I think, $125 for 25 cans. I was going to get the, what's the name brand? Color, I forget the name of the brand that I was going to get. But the Napa brand was like $1.50 cheaper per can, and they said it was basically the same, so that's what I did. I used to have beets on salads at Cece's Pizza with Thousand Island dressing till they stopped the pasta mix. Oh, dang. Oh, Autoglass technician, Western North Carolina. I've been an Autoglass tech for 20 years installing windshields. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Bye, Joey. I hope to move into my caravan next week. Hoping it won't get too cold. I love it. What team are you rooting for the Super Bowl? Just thought about it. We can't have Super Bowl parties this year, thanks COVID. I don't even know who's in the Super Bowl because I've been too busy to even know about that. So if it's the Packers, I'm going to vote for Packers because snack Packers. and I believe that the Packers are like a really community oriented, and I love that. So I think it might be Packers and somebody else, but I don't remember. My son told me, but I don't remember. It's probably the same paint. Yeah, I think it probably is the same paint. Hey, Fi. Thank you. Hey, Dagmara. Okay, so somebody asked me about the mildew smell. So basically in the past week or two, I've been noticing that when I first get up in the morning and I go to the front and I start my car and I start letting it warm up because then I, want to get out and like start my day and stuff. There's been a wet dog or mildew smell coming from the vents. And so I'm like, okay, well maybe it's my air filter, maybe it's bad. So I went to YouTube's telling me my live stream's happening. Thanks, YouTube. So I went to O'Reilly's Auto Parts, which is like an auto parts store everywhere. And the guy was like, oh, sure, we can like replace your air filter. And so he looks it up and he's like, oh, your van doesn't have like an in-dash air filter. So he's like, so you can't do that. So he's like, what you might want to do is just get, like, they sell these like air freshener bombs, and you like, I don't know, do it. It's like a big mist thing and it goes through your vents or whatever. But I'm like, if it's like a real problem, like a mildew or mold or something's leaking, then I don't want to just cover it up with like, and then he went outside and he's like, oh, this part right here on your van, you can just spray Febreze on it and it'll like circulate. But I was like, I don't want to just cover it up. I want to figure it out. So I said, is there like a mechanic around here? And he's like, oh, this is the one I would recommend. So he tells me about this mechanic shop nearby that he takes his car to. So I go over there and there's like 5 people in the lobby waiting and nobody at the counter. And I waited there for 15 minutes. Nobody ever came to the counter. And I'm like, okay, I just came here on a whim. I'm not trying to do this today. That's another reason why I didn't get to go do a field trip today, because I was fiddling with my car or my van trying to figure that mildew smell. So I don't really know what the problem is. I don't know if there's a leak somewhere, but it's a pretty strong smell. So I don't really know what that's coming from. So if anybody has any ideas, if anyone on here is a mechanic, holler. John, I was in respiratory care school in Loma Linda for 2 years, and Bishop Hot Springs was the best place to relax. Oh, great for car camping. Oh, awesome. That's good to know. Let's see. Eve. Do you have a comfy bed in your van now? Yeah, so I got I got a memory foam bed just off of Amazon. It was like $200. And I have that video on my hard drive, but I can't show you because I don't have my hard drive. And so we just took a turkey cutting knife, and just cut it down to size because my bed is like an awkward like shape. And it's pretty comfy. It's a little more squishier than I'm used to. I'm used to a little bit more firm of a bed, but at night it's so comfortable. So yeah, it's so good. But like, I'm still like about 2 inches too short. So I can stretch out, don't get me wrong, and I can do diagonal, but my feet still touch the wall, and it's like, I want to just like stretch out. Are you going to watch the Super Bowl with my son? So Terry, I don't know because he doesn't have a TV. Which is weird because he moved to Texas and he flew out here, so he didn't get to take all his stuff, so he had to get rid of a lot of stuff. And so he just usually, like, if he wants to watch something, he'll just watch it on his desktop monitor. But I think he's probably gonna go to his friend's house to watch the game, and I'm not trying to go to his friend's house because that's like, that's their time with like, the 20-year-olds and stuff. So I don't know about that. So I don't know. Maybe I'll go somewhere, but I'm not really sure. Are you going to go to any barbecue restaurants? I might go to a barbecue restaurant, but I'm not sure. I've had so many recommendations that it's to the point where I'm like, there's no way I could go to all these places. So I just have to get like a mood of how I feel about what I want to eat. YouTube epic failed right there. Yeah. Pecan Lodge is barbecue in Deep Ellum. I've never been. I think there's a Terry Blackstown. Ooh. Super Bowl. Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Oh, dang. So I don't know. I'm going to go with probably the Buccaneers because I like Florida. But I really can't say because I don't know really anything about either of those teams. And I've never really been to Kansas, so I don't really know. But I'm just going to, simply based off the fact that I've been to Florida and I like Florida, I'm just going to say that. That's like such a non-football fan choice. It has nothing to do with anything. My uncle is Jerry Kramer, Hall of Famer, 64 from Green Bay Packers. Ooh, awesome! The smell, take the cowl off and check the fresh air intake. Okay, I don't even know what a cowl is. Take the cowl off. Check the fresh air intake. Alright, I wrote that down. Run the heater for a while and you can spray mist hydrogen peroxide in there, and it's in the coil most likely. Okay. Spray. Wait, where am I spraying this mist? Just like regular peroxide, like, you know, in the brown bottle. Mist hydrogen peroxide. Let me scroll back. Run the heater for a while, then you can spray mist in there. It's the coil. Okay. This is the first time you smelled the mildew smell. Yes, like in the past week and a half. So like I left California, you know, at the end of December, and it was fine until about a week or a week and a half. And it's been raining a lot here, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I don't know. I'm so sorry you're having problems with the van. You know, Eve, it's like this is a used van, and it's like it's a 2003, so I knew I'd have some problems, and I don't really mind it as long as I can figure it out and fix it. Hey, CJ's Infotech. Idea. Fridge drip pan or gray water source. Check water areas for mold. I thought about that maybe it's my fridge, but that would be pretty bad because I can't get behind my fridge now because we built it into this like cabinets thing. But I really do think it's coming from the front because I was like sniffing around and it really comes out when I turn on the heater. It's not the toilet. The toilet doesn't have any water in it at all. Terry, I just saw that special yesterday. Smell could be from, it could be from the fridge, but I don't think. But I don't know. Lum's Barbecue in Junction, Texas, the best. Ooh, I'll write that down. Lum's Barbecue. Sounds cozy. I want to check down the smell too. Yes. Love to you, Allison, and Snack Pack. I must go. Be safe. Oh, bye, Camille. Have a great weekend. I'm so excited to see your new bed when your hard drive comes. Yes. A fridge requires space from the ventilation from the bottom. So there is a gap. There's a space in the back of the fridge. The way that the van is, it's like this, and the wall goes here, but it stops. So where they're like the back of the fridge, there is like an air ventilation section. But for me to get under there, I'd have to crawl under where the toilet goes to see that. But there is ventilation, but I don't think it's coming from that. But if I figure out it's not coming from the vents, then I'm gonna have to do that as the next option. Take your windshield wipers off and the plastic under it and look for mouse houses. You know what's crazy is I just got new windshield wipers like in the past 2 weeks. So I wonder if, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, let's have a watch party. Pull up the game on your laptop. If I had enough data to do that, that would be fun, but I'm limited on data. Let's see. There are so many places for leaks to hide. You are so right about a fridge needing to breathe. Yes, you haven't been in there long enough for mold. True. Definitely clearance issue. I'm not a sports guy, but I'm all about the puppy bowl. Oh, I love that puppy bowl. How are you heating in the cold? Everything but electric generates condensation. I had a moonroof drain hose come loose. Instead of draining outside, it dumped under the spare seat into the void. That sucks. Let's see. Doesn't your son have a sports? Yes, he does have a sports channel. So he's been going over to friends' houses to watch sports all the time. I think 1050 barbecue is cool too. If I remember, they took my dad's turkey leg straight from the smoker. Oh, dang. Are the bars open there? I don't know because I don't go to bars, but I'm pretty sure they are. Oh, also this week, you guys have been, you would be proud of me. Finally, last night, I walked up into a Planet Fitness and I walked straight in and I was like, are your showers open? Which the guy was probably thinking, you're weird. But I was like, are your showers open? And he's like, yes, ma'am. And then which I thought was nice, very polite. He's like, yes, ma'am. And I was like, do you know if the showers are open in all the Planet Fitnesses in Texas? He's like, I'm not sure, but I know they're open here. So I would imagine that if the showers are open, I mean, it could be different in different, counties and stuff, but I'm pretty sure the showers are open in Texas. I don't know about everywhere else, but I'm pretty sure they are. So that's good to know that Planet Fitness has their showers open. Did you do a van reveal? I haven't done the van reveal yet. I'm trying to fix up all these like trim pieces, my window coverings. I'm trying to get some little decor and stuff, and then I'm going to do a van reveal video. And I'm going to have my son film it so I don't have to hold the camera and show you guys around. I did a bit of a reveal before I left California. That was on a live stream, but I'm going to do a video with the van reveal. I'm eating roasted almonds with licorice. That's a combination. Let's see. Do you think the leak you had earlier may have something to do with it? No, Eve. The leak I had previously was all the way in the back here, like in the very farthest back part of my van. It could be the fridge. I don't know. Well, it's got to be something towards the front of the van, and the fridge is up front. True. It's a mouse house in the fresh intake. Let's see. So when you say mouse house, are you talking about like mice are actually living in there, or they built a house and then left? Because that would suck. Either way. I heard about people smelling something coming from the vents. I can't remember what it said though. I hope it's not the fridge, because it's easier for me to, it would be easier for it to be something under the hood or something like more accessible. But wouldn't mice chew the wiring? That's what I'm saying. Mildew smell van, no filter. Let's see. Get a cat. I saw on YouTube these Chinese heaters need to be cleaned from where fumes come out. Open up and check. I know what you're talking about, Terry, and that's would be like under the van. But I don't think that'd be a mildew smell. Evaporator drain being clogged. Ooh. Evaporator drain clog. Oh yeah, cats keep the rats from chewing. I shower at Planet Fitness. Oh, awesome. Did you get the gas tank issue fixed? I never did, because I just didn't. So maybe if I go to a mechanic, I'll have them check that as well. Last time I checked, they were closed to Fitness Connection. I haven't been since I asked if Planet Fitness showers open. Oh. Oh, it's a kiddie bowl this year? You guys, I'm stuck on these spicy gingers from the dollar store. It's like ginger ale, but like really more spicy, like a gingery. Search terms for mildew smell van, no filter. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Clogged drain can be cleared to remove smell. Found info on Ford Transit. Okay. I'm gonna, let's see. Oop. Mildew smell van, no filter. Yeah, because I was typing in wet dog smell, which is not the same as mildew. Allison, just make sure you don't go into Planet Fitness for a shower 10 minutes before they are about to close. Remember when you had to take a cold wash up because you ran out of time? Yes, I do, Eve. Eve knows all of the videos. If you guys ever have any questions about videos, check with Eve. Yes, I do remember that, so definitely. If a bar serves food, they're open. My favorite bar started serving cold cuts, so they, oh, that's smart. They're good, though. Expensive, but good. Evaporator drain. Okay. I'm in Washington. Last I checked, the showers were closed here at my place. Oh, okay. I know the ones in California, I'm pretty sure they're still closed. But here in Texas, they're open. The heat exchanger coil for the heater, AC, just accumulates condensation, and not running the heater causes a musty smell. It's normal. But I run the heater like every morning. So I don't know. And also, if you guys remember, well, for those of you that are seeing like the videos, when I bought this van, there was a heater AC unit in the very back here that powered the, the passenger section. We took that out, and then we took it to a mechanic, and they did something to isolate the heater and AC to just work in the front section. So I recently had that, whatever, coolant stuff and all this stuff, everything checked and stuff. But since I have been here in Texas, it's been fine until like the last couple weeks. So that's what I'm saying. I think it's something new, but I don't know. Planet Fitness is 24. Um, Not all of the Planet Fitnesses are 24 hours. Even before COVID, some of them like closed at like 7 p.m. Hey, Rosie Cortez from Sugar Land, Texas. I just went on YouTube about the problem you have with mildew smell, and it was suggested that water was coming in through the window panes and dripping onto the rug. That's an interesting thought too. But I'm wondering why it. Oh, you know what? That could be true. Like maybe when it rains and it's getting. Well, but why would it start when the heater comes on? When I turn the heater on? Black water? I don't know about black water. I don't think I have black water. Bars don't reopen here until Monday. Oh, is that because of the Super Bowl? Mouse House, they will collect stuff and stuff it under the area under the wiper blades. Oh, interesting. Hey, Kimberly Blake, how are you? I have an old black cat with long hair. He is going with me in the caravan. Oh, that's awesome. Let's see. Oh, Canada banned all cruises till 2022. I have a 17-year-old kitty. Oh, ginger drinks is very good. Did you give Mike Brady a timeout? I don't think I see him. Oh yeah, where's Mike? Hey, sparkling water. Martha Stewart and Snoop at the Puppy Bowl. Oh, okay. Everything is open in Florida. I guess COVID doesn't come here. Maybe. Look behind your walls for condensation. What type of heater? Propane puts out a lot of moisture. I'm just talking about my regular heater that's installed in the van in the front. Like when you turn on your car and you just put the heater on. Not even talking about my diesel heater. Just the regular heater. Gray water. Gray water, I don't think so, because that would be, the smell would probably be coming from my sink. Because it, like the water goes into the sink and goes into the gray water. The gray water tank is under my van. And I don't think that's it. And I haven't really been using the water so much. Only when I wash my hands after I go to the bathroom. Propane is wet heat, might be condensation. I don't have any propane in here. Hey Heather, how are you? Love tea from Palm Desert. Awesome. I used to live in Palm Desert. Paul, I can't believe how old you are. You look so much younger. Hope you are good. Thank you so much. All right, so let's see. We talked about my hard drive. We talked about my wood trim. We talked about the mildew. Let's see where we're at. Okay, we're doing pretty good on time. So I don't know if you guys saw the picture, but so as I'm saying, I'm gonna be filling in these gaps and putting trim and stuff and filling in the the back of the van that didn't get done. And so I was noticing that I need some more of my wool, the insulation. And so I asked my friend Lamont if he could go get some from my parents' house and mail it to me. So he did. And first of all, it took, like, even though it was a priority package, it took 10 days. And after day, like, 8 or 9, I sent a message to UPS, like a claim. And I was like, where's my package? And then they didn't respond to me, but no, like, magically, the package got delivered to my son's house. And the package looked like it had been thrown around and mangled. Let me see. I'll show it to you from here. But it looks crazy. Let's see. It looks crazy. Like, how do they think that's professional? They just threw it on the, like, in front of the door like that. Ridiculous. So they never got back to me about my claim. So now I started a second claim, and I'm like, that's ridiculous. I want my money back. Because number one, it took 10 days. And number two, you delivered it like a crazy person. And I'm like, listen, I'm not like fearful of COVID and all these things, but also, like, I don't want my wool package to just be like out in the open, collecting all kinds of crazy germs and stuff. And so I'm like upset about it. So it did come with like $50 of insurance included. So I don't care. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to either give me my insurance, the insurance money from it, or my money back, because that took like $40 to ship that box to me here in Texas. So I don't really care. But USPS, post office, better to get it together and better like figure it out, because that they didn't even leave a note or anything. They just delivered it like that. So I don't know. But it was like the wool was coming out and stuff, and it was like, it had been out in the elements. It had been raining, so it was kind of like a little damp or whatever. And I'm like, ew, no. So that is not good. Let's see. Get her done, Granny. Could be a leak in the water line of the heater if it is the vehicle heater. Yeah, it's the vehicle heater. So, okay, so leak in the water line. Yeah, maybe. I'll look into it. Hello from Bakersfield. Hey, Rebecca, how are you? I wish I was 25. Where's the puppy bowl? Because I only heard kitty. I like puppy bowl better. I like dogs and cats. Oh, that poor box. That package was a mess. Yes, it totally was. It's like it had popped all the way open, and they tried to tape it back up, and stuff was just popping out. Like, they did not even care. Something alive was trying to eat its way out of the package. Maybe. Thank you, Barbara, for pointing out the like button. They play football with them. It's crazy. Thought was stronger weight-wise and got stacked on. Ooh, maybe. Does that ever happen when you use Amazon lockers? It's never, no, that's never happened when I used Amazon locker. Usually with the Amazon lockers, it's nice. Like, the package is, nice, and it's easy to use. Although sometimes it pisses me off, because when I do the Amazon lockers, they'll send me a message. They'll be like, oh, the lockers were full, so we can't deliver the package to you, so pick another locker. And I'm like, oh no, like, I'm traveling. I can't just go randomly to other lockers. So I don't like that. But other than that, it's been fine. Maybe somebody was trying to steal the package. That's what I was thinking too. Like, maybe somebody was trying to steal it, stole it, popped it open, and was like, what's this? I don't care about this. And then, like, I don't know. But that's crazy. Oh, well, you shipped it USPS. The state of the box makes sense now. Yeah. I'm surprised you even got the pack. I know, me too. Hey, Rachel Joan Fleming from Niagara Falls, Canada. I sent a parcel to the US today and was told that there is no guarantee on delivery dates these days. That's true. But they left it because they didn't want it once they tore it up. And they're probably like, this is dumb. I don't want this. Hey, Debbie Holly, you're late, but that's fine. We're having a good time. Okay, KHM from Ford Transit. Evaporator drain being clogged will allow crud to grow and smell bad. I've seen a spray you can spray in the AC intake that might fix problem if drain is clogged. Okay. So like a spray. And the AC, what was it? Air intake. Okay. Thank you. Dang, USPS, watch out for Allison. Sandy, how are you so brave to travel in a band and live in a van? Well, I don't travel in a band, but I do live in a van. I don't know. I don't know if I consider it brave. I just live my life, so I don't know. I don't really feel nervous or scared. Terry says, I demand my money back. Oh, I'm going to. I am like, listen, that's unacceptable. Like, by any standards, like, if the carrier was delivering it, I mean, who knows? Like, we don't know. It could have been somebody that, like, I don't know, because I don't think somebody took it from my son's front door, but you never know. But if it was the carrier and they just delivered it like that, how do you not look at that and be like, that's unacceptable? I don't know. Let's see. Hey, Spectra Knight. Or in the heater core. Okay. Heater. You guys are coming through with a lot of options here, so I'm going to look up all this. QQ, what happened? Are we talking QQ, or were they talking about the package that got delivered that was busted open? Or we're talking about my mildew smell when I used the vehicle's heater? Okay, last thing I'm going to talk about, and then we're going to play a game, is for those of you that watched the last video that I made, where me and my son went to the truck yard by Mimi's recommendation. Would you guys eat the peanut butter burger? It was a slider, and it was a burger, and it had bacon, and then it had a drizzle of like creamy peanut butter on the burger. So I know some people are like, that's disgusting, but I thought it was so good. So would you guys eat something like that, or do you think it's gross? They sell insurance, but there's no guarantee. I know, right? It's like just gouging for money. I've had it before. So good. Yes. Tanya, yes. Your son is so cute, by the way. Oh, thanks. No. Oh, you would not try the peanut butter burger, Tanya. Anne, is this new mobile home? How do you take showers? Where do you dump their dirty water? This is a van, and I take showers. Right now, I've been just taking a shower at my son's house, but I usually take showers at the Planet Fitness. And the gray water is under the van, and I have it's a switch that you just do it. You just click the switch, and it opens the valve like this. The water comes out, and so I'll just empty it like when I'm, somewhere with like a drain or whatever. It's just gray water. It's just like soapy water. It's not anything. And I just will do it that way. But I haven't really been using my water so far. Molly says, I did bacon and peanut butter. Dip. Oh, you dip bacon and peanut butter. I've never tried that, but I thought that burger was so good. Felicity, my guy always takes a picture of the package in front of my door so they have proof it looked good when delivered. Oh, they do that here with the Amazon packages, but USPS, I don't know if they do that. I definitely try that burger. Sounds yummy. Oh, yes, it was good. JK, no strict vegetarian or vegan, and wouldn't even eat the vegan version. Oh, dang. Hot Tiger says, yum. Jello Martini says, come on, guys. Sweet and savory. Yes. Debbie said, I would give it a try. QQ. You know, Dan Noodle, the soup is based with peanut butter and sesame butter. I've never heard of that or had that, but it sounds delicious. You said over and over, yes, I try it. Yes, it was delicious. Neighbor Al, I fix grilled chicken and peanut butter. Delicious. Ooh. If I was there, I'd fix it for you. Oh, thanks, Paul. I would appreciate it. I wish somebody was here that knew anything about mechanical stuff. I'm fairly handy. I'm going to try to figure it out, but, it just sucks because it seems like it might just be a thing that I can, sort out, but I hope it's not anything crazy. I have a friend who puts peanut butter on everything, including prime rib, so does not sound strange to put it on a burger. However, no for me. QQ, how's the van toilet working? The van toilet is amazing. That's my favorite thing in here. And I'm going to do a video on it, but part of the content is on that hard drive. But yeah, I love it. I love that van toilet. Mine takes a picture too, Felicity. No thanks for the burger. Wow, that was your son. You look very young. Thank you. I never thought of peanut butter on a burger. Jackie wants to try it. You guys should try it, Grant. You guys can't really go out, I guess. But you guys should figure it out and get it. Isn't it called the Elvis or something? I think maybe that's... it wasn't called the Elvis on the food truck, but I know what you're talking about. They do have certain things that it's called the Elvis because he liked peanut butter with some bacon or something like that. Hey, Grant coming through with the 10 spot. I like your emoji, your flying emoji. Grant has his own sound. Thank you so much, Grant. True blessing and greatest moderator ever, and I thank you very much. Everything you ate at the truck stop sounds good. Peanut butter burger include. Ooh, yes. Thanks, Luis. Yeah, it was very good. That would be the best thing, having a toilet. Yes, that toilet is such a great thing. I've been experimenting, and I'm going to make a video about it because I'm not going to get into it too much here on this live stream, but the liquid part of it's easy and fine, but the solid part of it, I don't know who's lying on these van build things, but they're like, oh yeah, it doesn't smell. And I'm like, even when you go solid waste in your bathroom and you come out of the bathroom, it smells. So in a van, it smells. So I'm like, I really don't try to do like number 2 in my van very often. But of course, sometimes I have to. And so I've been doing experiments, like getting different air fresheners and trying different things. But one of the things that I think might have worked is somebody recommended it, is that cocoa core. It's like coconut core that's for plants. And I gave that a try recently. And of course, it smelled at first a little bit. But then when I like put the coconut core stuff on top of it, it kind of like absorb the odor, and so I think it might be a hit. But it's like you got to keep, putting more and more on it. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep experimenting. But if that's gonna work, that's better, because then I don't have to like worry about so much of a smell. You are the cutest green pear, Grant, and now you have a cape. Yes. Paul, seen it so cool. Yes, I would eat the peanut butter burger. Peanut butter is good on everything. I do like a good peanut butter. You're so funny, Allison. Every time you hear about some good food, you say, ugh. I do like food. Food is my thing. Obviously, travel snacks. Laura, can you please say hi to my friend Samantha? I'm your biggest fan, please. Hey, Samantha. Welcome to the snack pack. Tanya, woohoo! I duplicated Qdoba today and it was great. Chi Cur. I don't know what that is. Is that a thing? I don't think I've had Qdoba before. Whoa, I lost my place. I can actually recognize Grant's sound now. You probably needed the extra space, however. I always found travel trailers and RVs to be site restrictive. Yes. Yeah, I don't think I would really like to have an RV or a travel trailer unless I had a partner to travel with, and then we can share like the driving duties and the parking duties. But it is very restrictive in terms of parking. How long are you going to stay in Texas? I don't know, but I'm trying to get out of here soonish, but we'll see. You tried the app RV Parker. I haven't tried that yet because I've just been in Texas. Sawdust in the toilet. You can get free sawdust at Home Depot. Did you guys know that? But so far I haven't tried that, but it might be a thing that I'll try in the future. Use your vent fans. Yeah, I do. If I do have to go number 2, then I'll pop this this exhaust on, and that does help. But if you turn it off, you're still gonna smell. It's waste. So, so air fresheners didn't really help at all. But so far the coconut core seems to work. Have you thought of an outdoor shower tent to poop outside? No, because usually I stay like in kind of like suburbs or cities or whatever. I'm not out in the wilderness like some of the van life people. I probably will do that in the future, but I don't think I'd feel comfortable just being like random. If someone opened that curtain or something, I'd be like, no. I forgot which toilet do you have. I have it's like we created our own. It's a like a little composting toilet. It just has like a trash can and like a little bucket for urine. It has a urine diverter. There was one YouTube who had a toilet like yours, and he was driving through the mountains. He had just used the toilet too, and that thing exploded throughout his van. That would be so terrible. Would you rather smell mold or poop? Oh no, that's a good one. That's a good question. Neither. But probably the mold, but no, I don't know. That's awful. Let's see. What is coconut core? Coconut core, let's see. It comes in a brick, and it's like, I can get it. Hold on. I'll show you. I just don't. Whoa. You see how this happened last time when I tried to get off the bed when I was still in. Let's see. I'm not going to get it because I don't want to tip this thing over. But basically, coconut core is like, it looks like fertilizer, but it doesn't smell. It's like, it just looks like dirt, like soil. It looks like soil. And you get it, it's in a solid brick, and you put it in like a big container, and you pour like 8 to 10 cups of water on it, and it expands to like 2 pounds. And so it just looks like soil, but it's very like spongy, so it absorbs all moisture. And so that's, I guess, what's happening is when you do a number 2, it like absorbs the smell and the moisture in that, so it kind of dries up the solid to make it more solid. So yeah, hopefully that made sense. No, Texas has so much good food. Yes. Chicken burrito, sorry, a little tired. Allison, can you parallel park? I can parallel park. I don't like to do it, but I can. What if the tent blows over? Yes, I know that'd be terrible. Coconut core is the husk from coconut. Yes, thanks, Kay, Gem. Landlord 84, how's Texas? Ready to leave Cali. Texas is great. Texas has been super calm, very peaceful, very basic, and just like calming and nice. And I really enjoyed my time in Texas. Let's see. Oh, Terry. Terry Zaleski just sent a $20 donation to the snack fund. Thank you so much, Terry. Such a blessing. Thank you very, very much. I truly appreciate it. And I'm going to give you... Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Thank you so much, Terry. I appreciate you very, very much. Let's see. LOL, free sawdust. It's free and worth a try. Yeah, maybe. Cedar wood chips work great too. I've heard of that too. That's on my list to try as well. Not rough. Have a shovel handy for outdoors. I've never done a poop in the wilderness. I've never done that. I don't really know if I will want to. You can fix the mold smell, but not the poop. Yeah. I've read that coconut core is also good as a water filter. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. You gotta poop. True. It's called the Georgette toilet. Yeah, exactly. I use coconut core for gardening. Yes, so you know what it is. It's like, soil. As for poop or mold smells, at least you know where the poop smell is originating from. Facts, Rachel. Glad I don't have a toilet in my caravan. But it is pretty handy to have that toilet, especially if you need to go in the middle of the night. Oh, cedar wood chips sound like a great idea. Yes. Cedar wooden chips work very well. I've heard that, and I might give that a try, but I heard that, well, maybe I'm thinking of pine, but somebody said this, they don't want to smell that smell all the time, so maybe it's 2 different things. Kitty litter, I've heard that too, and I might try kitty litter, but I don't know, because every time I've gone to somebody's house that has a cat, you can smell you know that they have a cat. Like, it smells like a kitty litter experience. So I'm not really sure if well, not every person, but most people, if they don't keep up that litter box. So I don't know if I'm I gotta find my sweater. It's getting cold in here. So I don't know about kitty litter. But I'm not opposed to trying things. But when because I don't try to do it often, but when you do go number 2 in the van, you want to get rid of that smell as soon as possible, because this is the only place I can go. What's happening here? So you don't want to be fiddling around with stuff. So if you use something and it doesn't really work, then you're going to have to try something else and be prepared for that. My sweater is stuck. Okay, let's see. Did you drive down to Texas to avoid the cold weather we're having? Not really. I just drove to Texas to go visit my son, and then had a hard drive problem, and now I'm waiting for my hard drive to be returned. Peat moss, I've heard is great too, John, but I heard it's a mess. It's nearly game time. It really is. Hey, Terry's in the house. Coconut core, I'm gonna look that up. Yeah, it was like $10 on Amazon, and it expands to 2 pounds. Oh no, Jeannie, I don't want to parallel park with a truck. That doesn't sound fun. And due for more snow. Oh my gosh. Do you have a lid for your toilet? I do not have a lid for my toilet. But I have like, I don't know, explain it, but like the urine diverter part has a little, like a little, it's a drain stop. Not that that really makes a difference, but I don't have a lid for my toilet. Oh, thanks, Terry. Let's see. They dumped the snow on my front step the way they dumped Allison's package. Oh, dang. Hallelujah. Terry is here for some gains. Yes, indeed. Hey, Alicia. Alicia or Alicia Basom. I live in Texas. Oh, awesome. Yeah, Texas has been great. Kitty litter experience. No life fake room, Grant Cat. Keep a snow in Canada. Would you go eat around New Orleans? My favorite place other than Texas. I did go to New Orleans, but I got sick when I was there. I think I had like some kind of heat stroke or some kind of, I don't know. I had like a massive headache and I was shaky and I felt like I was gonna throw up. And it was super hot when I was there. So I ate a few times at around New Orleans, but I don't like that there's not very much parking, especially like downtown. But I'm not opposed to it. I thought the borders were closed. Kitty litter experience. I have a cat. I haven't been around too many people with cats, but the people that I have, maybe they just don't keep up with it as much. But you can always tell when you walk into someone's house. Not always, but you can tell usually if they have a cat because you can smell that kitty litter smell, you know? Oh, I have, Mama Mert, I have poopery. And that's one of the things I tried is the poopery. And it does smell nice, but it doesn't take away the odor. The way poopery works is typically is you spray it into the toilet first, and it's like a kind of an oil spill, and so when the poop plops in, it kind of oils around it, so that's like takes the odor away. I'm just making that up how it works. See, like right now this person's like walking their dog like literally like inches away from my van, and I'm like, don't get so close to my van, bro. Like this is a big wide open parking lot. Like don't. But anyway, so anyways, so the poopery in my van, I don't have water in my toilet. So I just sprayed it like in the trash bag first, did my number 2, and then sprayed more. And it smells nice, the spray, but it didn't really do too much for the whole thing. A gamma lid is supposed to keep everything neat and tidy. I never heard of a gamma lid. I'm gonna look it up. Gamma. The reason I didn't keep the regular lid on the toilet is because we ran out of room when we were building it, because I didn't want it to be like 10 inches tall. So there's just like a very thin space in order to, you know, maybe put a basic lid, but not very much. I'll tell you what, not judging, but I was watching another van channel and they were in Quartzsite and there was some just odd stuff going on. Not my thing. What kind of stuff? Is it unspeakable stuff? I've heard of the gatherings in Quartzsite and I think some of it's great, but I think some of the stuff is like, I don't know what you're talking about specifically, but I don't know about odd stuff. It might be jealousy of America. I'm hearing birds. Yeah, there's so many birds around here. Oh, you know, he is jealous we have grits. I'm about 2 hours south. Oh, awesome. Guns? There shouldn't be any guns around here. Visit a cat person's house. Get the kitty litter experience. Copyright Allison Sharpe. It's funny. Let's see. Just getting the horses in barn ready for snow. I smell like kitty litter, but in a bigger way. That's so crazy if you have to like take care of animals and it's snowing too. I haven't had to do that, but that's like a whole situation. I went to New Orleans last June. Oh, awesome. I was in New Orleans last March and then the COVID's hit. Greetings from Orlando. Hey, Lourdes. Just came across your YouTube and I'm enjoying your videos. Take care and stay. Thank you so much for being here. I started watching your channel when I was homeless living out of my, oh dang, what kind of van do you have? And are you still out there in the streets, or hopefully you're doing okay? No water, yeah. To be honest, COVID doesn't seem to have affected Texas a lot in my opinion. Everyone wears masks, but I went to a full restaurant the other day and it was kind of anxiety. I usually still don't go into the restaurants here in Texas to eat, but I'm not opposed to it, but usually I'll just get something and eat it in my van. Because if other people want to eat in there, I like to leave space for other people. There is a stall cleaner at Tractor Supply that takes away urine and poop smell. You don't need a lot. Wonder if that would work. Ooh, write that down. Stall cleaner. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. Are there many older women living in vans? I've seen there's been like a total increase in people living in vans, and also more, older people that are like, empty nesters like myself. There's a lot of young girls though, for sure. But I think it's a variety of ages now. Put a fence around the van with a sign. Please don't come any closer. I know, I've thought about it. I'm like, don't come so close. What about one of those things, deodorizers, the urinals? Maybe. Wish me luck. I'm fixing to cut the hole in my roof from a Maxar fan. I'm so scared. Oh, Shanine. Is that how you pronounce your name? Shanine? It can be a little bit like nerve-wracking to cut the hole into the roof, because you like once you cut it, that's where your fan's gonna go. But once you do it, you're gonna feel so good. You're gonna be like, okay, I did it. If you will, coming through Oklahoma, I have some great taco and burrito places for you. Tacoville and Los Tacos, both in Oklahoma City, and been open since the 70s. Ooh, there's so many places I want to go to. Just make sure there are no roosters nearby, Allison. You remember when that rooster was having a full-on rant and kept you up? Yes, I do, Eve. Yes, I do. I was in Key West. Quartzite really clicky. I would feel out of place there. Yeah, I don't know about the clicky vibe. Like, I like more inclusive, like welcoming. That whole quartzite experience is just weird. Oh, dang. The urinal mints. Solo older women are definitely getting out there. Their kids are grown and they're doing their thing. Nice to see. Yes. Yes, Shanine, you pronounced it. Connect. Hopefully you enjoyed. Yes, I was like, is that the person that sent me the Starbucks card? Shanine sent me a $25 Starbucks gift card this week, and it was one of the greatest things I ever got. To be honest. What is this doing? You see this? My little thing. It's just sticking up, like trying to say hi. My bobby pin. It was the greatest thing because, I use like Starbucks as like a treat, and low key, I've just been like having the cravings for the iced coffee lately, even though it's been cold, and it was nice. It just came through on my email, and it was like, you got a $25 Starbucks gift card by email, and I was like, oh, I love it. It was the greatest thing. So thank you so much. It was like such a treat. A lot of peeps lost their apartments due to lockdowns and losing jobs. That's true. That's true. A lot of people lost their businesses and their livelihoods, and it's just been tough. So like a lot of people have been, trying out different solutions. And being a nomad is great. It's not for everybody, and I don't push it on anybody, but if you're okay with living in a smaller space, I think it's really awesome. And if that's something you have to do, then just know that you can make it through. Is that a reading light over your left shoulder? Yes, this is. You hit it once and that blue light comes on. You hit it twice and that comes on. It's supposed to dim down, but it doesn't. It just turns on and off. And it's this one. Hold on, I'll show you. If my phone would go. It's this one. I don't know if you could, is it kind of blurry? But hopefully you can see that. It's like it's a 12 volt flexible gooseneck RV reading light. So I like it. I also see the metal shelves and think magnets galore. Are you talking about this? This is just like, this isn't even a metal shelf. This is actually like a wood shelf. But it's like, let's see. This is just like one of those L things that they sell at Home Depot. And I spray painted it black and it's just like bolted on here. It's not even like a real shelf, if that makes sense. Why is my live chat not working? Uh-oh. I lost my job and now I'm trying to get a new one or reinvent myself. Okay, well, sometimes when you lose a job or have different things that might feel like a difficulty in life, it's a time for something new, like you said, a reinvention, and you could have something even greater in the future. I was wondering where you went. I'm not seeing it as fast as Allison is reading. Uh-oh. Okay, it's better now? Okay, good. Come to America, Ellie, and bring your scones. Yes, bring the scones and the coffee. Okay, good. First time I saw that light, I thought it was a shower head. Ooh, wouldn't that be wild if I just could take a shower and like wash my hair right here? That'd be crazy. Do you have a page where you list all the products you buy? That would be great. I do have that on Amazon. I haven't updated all of it, but I was trying to update them as I was putting out the van build videos. So they're separated by how I like, everything I used for building the walls, everything I used for building, the whatever, plumbing or whatever. So I do have that, but I need to update it even more because I've bought a lot of stuff for the van that I want to share on that page so that people, when they ask like, oh, what did you do for this or this or this, I can just point them to that page. Wood, wow, fooled me, looks metal. So this piece is metal, but behind here is just wood. Coffee. Hey Nadia, how are you? All right, so I think it's time to play some games. Okay. Who gave Allison a negative vote? I see on my end. I can't see the down likes, the dislikes. So to me, maybe that's by design from YouTube, so that you don't get discouraged. It doesn't discourage me. It just kind of gives me a giggle because I'm like, why would you put a thumbs down? You're just probably like upset in life. But like I would say, how dare you? My life isn't that interesting. They get bored real quick. Games, games, games. All right, so I have one would you rather question and then one like more in-depth question. So we'll do the would you rather first. Let's see. Okay, would you rather, I agree, when there is no actual reason they are sad people. Yeah, exactly. Some of the comments. Oh, so real quick. So I used to like try to respond to every comment on my videos, and I've like literally reached the point where I physically cannot respond to all the comments. And it saddens me because I like to be very involved and like I like to be nice and respond to people and give them feedback, and now I'm just to the point where it's just so many comments I can't even scroll back that far. So if you guys leave comments or DM me or email me and I don't get back to you, just know that most likely I've read it, but I don't have physical time enough to respond to every single person. So please don't take it personally. And I do like every day, most days, I try to go through and like just answer a few more, but there's just no way I can physically do it at this point. So I'm sorry about that. But you could try, because sometimes I do respond, you know, to some, especially if it's a quick question or like something, you know, that I off the top of my head can answer really quickly. I'll try to do it. Temps are falling here. Oh no. Yeah, it just started getting a little nippy in this van. I'm not super cold, but yeah. Yeah, and Grant does. So I didn't I didn't really know, but I guess Grant was, you know, cuz he's a moderator on the live stream, but I'm pretty sure he can also moderate comments. And I like to answer my own comments, but he does like report comments that are like, you know, whatever, sexual in nature, or that are ugly or whatever, which I really appreciate because there's so many comments. But yeah, I like to get back to as many people as possible, but um, it's a lot. It's a lot of comments. Your channel is growing so fast, you can't possibly answer all the comments. Just know that everyone loves your videos. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I appreciate all the love. And I pretty much, like, I know it sounds weird, but I do scroll through and I try to read all the comments. Like every comment I try to read. And I'm always like, oh, that's so sweet. Oh, I love you. I love you. They are so nice. And the DMs and stuff. And I try to just do like a little double tap on the DMs and stuff, or emails. But it's just to the point where I just like, I don't have enough to type back, you know, all that. Let's see. Molly coming through with it. Is that a coffee? Or is that like Kool-Aid? I'll take either one's fine with me. Molly C coming through with that $4. Let's see. Let's give you slots. And an explosion. Thank you so much, Molly. You are truly, truly appreciated. I will use that for an upcoming food video probably. AGT, I'm eating gumbo in the snow. That sounds like a thing. I noticed you try to help Grant. Yes, I appreciate the help as well. That's a huge cup of coffee. That's awesome. I love it. If you can't respond to all, it's a good thing because that means you're growing, and congrats because you are every week. Thank you so much, Robert. I appreciate that. I answer questions where I can and remove the nasty ones. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, if it's like a lot of people, especially the new Snack Pack subscribers, a lot of people ask the same questions. Like they'll be like, why are you living in your van or your car? Or how do you shower? Or, you know, how do you make money is a lot. Or, I don't know. Like a lot of people do the same things. So it's like, I can't get back because I've already answered that through the comments. But I do like, especially if somebody says I'm a new subscriber, I really try to like, I always put welcome to the snack pack with a little party emoji, because it's like, I'm so happy that they've joined the community. But I do appreciate Grant because, you know, he goes in there and he, you know, he's just a regular person too. So he doesn't like work for me or anything. And it's just like out of the kindness of his heart, to just help out. So I very much appreciate that. Let's see. Sometimes I leave a comment to boost your YouTube. Thank you, Terry. Oh, and please do leave comments. This is not a thing to tell you not to do it, because I love it. I love reading all the comments, and it's very encouraging to me, because like, especially like I keep waking up in the middle of the night and I can't go back to sleep, and so sometimes I'll just scroll through and I'll read comments, and it's just so nice just to see like everybody talking to each other and being so kind. It's just so nice. Crawfish season. I've only had crawfish once, but now I want to have crawfish. Oh, Armella Life, Jeannie coming through with the $9 and the cake slice. That sounds delicious. Let's give you a party horn and a party guy. Because you gave cake, so thank you so much, Jeannie. You are a blessing. Thank you very much. Shout out to Grant for keeping us safe. Yes, it's all good fun. Yes, yes, yes. Love the cake. Yes. I miss oysters. Can't go out and eat in Maryland, and haven't had any since COVID. I don't know if I'm a big oysters fan. I've only had them a couple times, and I'm not like, you know. I'm just a regular guy, and I'm just a regular girl too, to be honest. Grant isn't a regular person. He's a money pair with a cape. That's true. Circle back and watch all the Snack Pack videos. Oh, awesome. Yeah, some of them were pretty fun. Hey, Chris Scott's in the house. Glad you're here, Chris. You got me when you were doing the build out with your parents. Awesome! To the snack pack, to the best snack pack channel. Thank you. You guys are super awesome. Miss B, can you tell us what kind of spout is behind you? That's just a light. Reading light. Halibut or catfish? I don't really love, I mean, I like the taste of catfish, but I don't like any bones in my fish because I don't like to work that hard. Whoop whoop. Okay, just in time for the fun. We're about to play this game. Safe travels and look forward to more videos. Peace out. Bye, John. Thank you for coming. Mary Munoz, really enjoy your videos. You're so funny. I am from the Rio Grande Valley. New subscriber went back and answered all my questions by watching them. Awesome. Thank you and welcome to the snack pack. I love shrimp with French dressing on the half shell with cocktail sauce. Okay, I do like a good cocktail sauce. I wish she would go to the Rio Grande Valley. Let's see. What's this about mold? It's just like a mildew smell in the heating part of when I turn my heater on. Delia's El Pato. Hey, Nancy Wilson. To everyone out there in Texas. Awesome. Even Harrison's Landing by the Salinas statue. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. All right. Let's get it popping with this game. All right, so this question is the would you rather question. And the question is, would you rather be like really super ugly like an ogre, like not ugly like a person, but like Shrek, you know, like a ugly thing, and have a partner, someone that loves you like in Shrek, and you're like married or partnered up or whatever you want to say. You have the love of your life basically, but you're super ugly. Or would you rather be like just really beautiful, like to your own, you know, look, like you look in the mirror and you think yourself of beautiful or whatever, but you don't get a partner. Like you can date and stuff, but you don't ever find the love of your life. Would you rather be ugly with the love of your life, or would you rather be beautiful to you? Like, because, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So you know, I don't want to say you're the most beautiful person in the world because you might not think that person's the most beautiful person. But you just could be beautiful and you could date around, but you would never find that person. So which one would you rather? Let's see. Hey, Marie Edwards from Brisbane, Australia. Awesome. Not ugly like a person. AGT, I'm gonna win. Shrek. Ugly and happy in love, says Chris. Ugly with the love of my life. I'll choose ugly easy. Yeah, I'll be ugly because, you know, that's life. Ugly. Beautiful is on the inside. Ugly in love. That could be a song, Ugly in Love. I'm neither. No choice. Shrek in love. Ugly and happy. Ugly with Ion. Is it Ion or Eon? Poop, me being ugly. I'd rather have someone to enjoy snuggles with. Ugly and have the love of my life. Wait, that's my reality. Oh, don't say that about yourself, Grant. Thanks for pronouncing my last name correctly. Oh, awesome. Ugly, ugly, Shrek. And don't just be saying ugly to be like honorable. Like if you truly think you would just be like, listen, I can't do it. I can't be like Shrek, ogre. Like we all think of Shrek as kind of like cutish now, I think, because of the animation. But I'm talking about like a troll, like someone that's looking rough. You know. Beautiful and happy. I'm okay being single. Awesome. Tanya with the beautiful and happy. Saying ugly to be honorable. Ugly and in love. Grant, you are lovely on the inside. So only one person's going to be beautiful and single. Right? What do you guys think I would choose? Do you think I would be like, you know, just ugly out here, but with a partner? Or looking real good and just being like, you know what, I don't even care because I could just date up whoever I want. Yeah, I don't know then. I love being single too. Tanya, I look damn good, but I pick snuggles with someone every day. Wait, we are not talking icky with something oozing or anything. No oozing. But just, you know, just like you know, just like not, just like you want to look away almost. I want to give a shout out to everyone out there in Providence, Rhode Island. Okay, awesome. Is there something going on in Rhode Island, or are you just saying that because it's a small place? Who wants to be lonely? No, I know. Ugly with a partner for you. Okay, ugly. You're not superficial person. Icky and oozing. Shrek and Fiona are perfect. You would pick ugly. Ditto Chris. All right. I'll say you're joining my singles club. Tanya's like, I'm not doing this alone. Girl, you're going to come out here with me. Jesus and my man loves me, so being a Shrek would be okay with me. Amen to that. You want ugly, Allison. Did everybody vote that wanted to vote? I have so many notes on here regarding this mildew smell and this gamelid and all this stuff. I'm going to have to look up all this stuff after the live stream. Hold on a second. Oh, Deborah Kennedy just popped on with a 10 spot. Money for you and your snack pack. Oh, thank you so much, Debbie. That is very sweet. And through Venmo, which is super appreciated because Venmo and Cash App don't take any fees. So I love that. So Debbie, let me give you a shout. I'm going to give you this one. So lovely. Thank you, Debbie, so much. That is awesome. Very much a true blessing. As I say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. From your new YouTube fan in Providence, Rhode Island. Oh, awesome. That's a place that I'm going to be going to when I'm traveling up the East Coast. What's snacks after the live? What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know either. Where's my pen? Oh. The only snacks after the live is the snacks I'm going to eat after the live. But I don't even want snacks. I want dinner. I didn't even eat lunch today. So I'm hungry and we're talking about food. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner. That's a good question. Maybe I'll get a sandwich. Maybe the Little John from, like a tuna sandwich from Jimmy John's. But I don't know. I don't know. Are you streaming in multiple programs? I don't think so. This is the only stream so far. What am I going to eat? I don't know. Maybe like that sandwich that I said, but I don't want something too like heavy. But I don't know. Hopefully I'll be right about the smell of being the fresh air intake under the wipers. Mouse house. Yeah, I hope it's something easy to fix because I don't mind, if I have to spend some money because like this is, I have to upkeep the van, but I hope it's not something too crazy. And I really hope it's not the fridge. So for those of you that said it's the fridge, pray that it's not the fridge. You're supposed to have snacks in the van. I know, Eve. And you know what's sad is I ate all my snacks. That's sad in multiple ways because that means I ate too many snacks. And also I'm out of snacks. The only thing I have is like a little bit of licorice and some coffee and my Starbucks liquid sugar bottle. And that's it. So I need to get a few more snacks in here. Okay. I haven't had breakfast yet. Uh-oh. Let's see. Play game. I would have passed out by now. Fasting involuntarily. Hey, A-Writer. Is Venmo like PayPal? Venmo is like Cash App. It's like, it's a thing like where you can just pay friends or whatever. Like if you go out to a restaurant, people could like, oh, can you Venmo me, your share of the meal or whatever. So as long as you have somebody's, your Venmo name or your Cash App name, you could just send money to each other from your bank account or whatever. I think it like you link it on the app and then it like just does it magically or whatever. But yeah, I like Cash App and Venmo because they don't charge any fees. So it's nice. Okay, licorice is not a snack or food. Hey, Miss B, welcome to the snack pack. First live. Oh, awesome. I ate all my snacks. This is why I follow you. Time to stock up. I know, and I was at the Dollar Tree yesterday, but I was getting some things for the van. But I just spaced out, so I need to get some more snacks. Snowstorm is heading to Rhode Island on February 7th. Oh, it's not tomorrow? Okay, my answer is I would definitely just go for the ugly and having a partner. Because if I have a partner, I don't even care. I would love to have somebody that's just like a companion that just like wants to live this nomad life. We're just out here rolling, eating good food. And I don't even care if I'm ugly. Like, yeah, to a point, I don't want to be ugly. But also, I'd be like, I don't even care. Like, I'm just out here just living my life. And I don't even care what other people think. And actually, maybe my channel would even grow even more because people would be like, oh my God, have you seen that ugliest YouTuber in the whole universe of YouTubers? And I wouldn't even care because I'd have the love of my life, snacks, and I'd just be traveling. So that's my answer. I don't even care. You need to do a video on the Dollar Tree snack run. Ooh, maybe I will. Nailed it. Storm coming our way too. Oh, dang. Yeah, maybe I'll go into the Dollar Tree and be like, wrap my tripod thing around the basket handle and just like go through and pick out the things. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, like Dollar Tree and all these dollar stores, their snacks are not healthy. I mean, we already know that, but I'm saying they're not like, I've heard that they have like questionable ingredients. So I try not to eat too many snacks from the Dollar Tree, but I might do a video on that. You guys nailed it. I don't care how beautiful you are. Someone will think you're ugly. That's true too. You're beautiful. Heart from Chicago. Thank you, D. I'm ugly, but I have my man and my foods. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't even care. Bye, Mimi. Thanks for being here. Plus, you wouldn't have to worry about the weirdos bugging you. That's true too. That's true too. All right. So this is the last question, and I thought that it would be fun. Hopefully, you guys think it's fun. Especially because we have that family vibe on this channel. If you guys watched my 20K Q&A, Grant asked a question that I thought was really great. He asked a lot of questions, but one of the questions was, what was your first job? Now, if you watched that video, you know my answer was McDonald's. But I thought it'd be fun to find out what you guys' first job was. And how long did you stay at your first job, and did you like it? And if you have any funny stories about your first job, I'd like to hear it too. But I thought that would be fun. And after you guys share a few of your first jobs, I'll tell you my second job because I already told you my first job. So then I can participate. So this is a good way to get to know each other and to like humanize our experience, because that's one of the goals of my channel, is to bring back communication and really getting to know one another, because there's so many people that are like so divided, and we're all not just one thing. We're all many things. So I think it's nice to open it up and hear about other people's experiences. So I'd love to know what you guys' first job was. Let's see. I always figure ugly and beautiful come from inside. I have met a lot of beautiful people who are not model worthy. That's true, Rachel. That is so true. Some people are so pretty on the outside and they're just like decaying on the inside. Hey, Samster. Thank you. Where's the multicolored pen? It's right here. Doesn't matter how beautiful you are, someone will think you're ugly. That's true. There's a guy with a YouTube channel called The Wolf Pit. He eats everything from Dollar Tree and makes a video of it. It's a scary channel. Oh my gosh. Trader Joe's has the best snacks. Ooh, Trader Joe's does have good snacks. I have an itch like right on my arm. Fam Vibe, yes. That's interesting. I'm going to find that channel. Okay, so Eve said you worked at a button factory. Like, just like buttons you sew on, or like buttons like, like that have sayings on them. That is so interesting. Baskin Robbins, I ate all the profits. That makes sense, because I would have done that same thing. My favorite ice cream back in the day when I would go to Baskin Robbins 31 flavors is the daiquiri ice. Have you guys had that? It's so good. AGT Winn-Dixie grocery store. Okay. Okay. I did work at a grocery store for a hot minute too. It was called Lucky's, and they're no longer around, I don't think, but I didn't work there very long. I was only there for like a month. YCC, Youth Conservation Corps, Daniel Boone National Forest at 16 years old for just the summer before my senior year high school. Oh, interesting. You had like a nice job. Postal Service Rural Delivery, 10 years. It was hard work. Dang, you had a real job too. My first, not that these other ones aren't real jobs, but I'm talking like I worked at McDonald's. It's a real job, but also it's like a lot of people just go, in and out of McDonald's or fast food. My first job was a host at Razoo's. I was eating when they approached me. I was a cute 16-year-old and they were desperate for help. They're like, listen, I know you're eating right now, but do you want to bust some tables? My first job was delivering newspapers. Oh, that's cute. Worked at my mom and pop drive. Worked there for 5 years. Paid my way through college. Oh, dang. That's awesome. Bloomingdale's while I was in college. Loved it. I felt like quitting school. Oh, that's so cool. If anyone watching the video, you know my first job was McDonald's as well. I spent 5 years there and worked my way up to manager. That's awesome. Oh, drive-in. Oh, that's fun. That's a fun job, Debbie. Worked at a retail store called Fashionation. Oh, that's a cute name. Lab tech and research lab for 2 years at U of, is that Minnesota? Loved it, but got homesick for Washington and fam. Oh, that's a cool job, lab tech. My first job was housekeeping work in a hotel. Did you like it, Nancy? I did housekeeping for a hot minute, but I would clean like other people's houses, not like in a hotel. But I'm not a great cleaner, so I didn't last long. If you like dollar store, you'll love Daiso Japan. Oh, I've been to Daiso once or twice, but I've heard that there's some really cool stuff there, so I might check that out. There are a few in the Dallas area. They also have great snacks. Ooh, maybe I'll do like a Japanese snacks thing. Yep, I made buttons for a wide variety. Oh, that's awesome. I spent all my money on shoes. Okay, so you guys know that I spent all my money on cassette tapes, music, really, because I wasn't like a girly girl. I still am not a girly girl, so I would just always want to buy music. Okay, what did you do at the button factory? I know we're all like, love that idea of the button factory. Restaurant server until I served inspectors wine at 13, got canned, owners got fined. Oh, dang. Walgreens restaurant. Does Walgreens have a restaurant or is that like a different thing? Now I want pasta. I don't know why. When you just said restaurant, I just thought of like pasta and garlic bread. That sounds so good right now. Started at 14, helping out as seamstress, cutting and sewing. Ooh, that's cool. The buttons that have sayings on them. I was 18 and companies would hire the company to make name tags and other fun. That is a fun job. Oh my gosh, daiquiri. Was my favorite. Daiquiri ice was my favorite. Yes, that's my favorite. I haven't had that in years. I've also worked on a cruise ship as a stewardess. Ooh, that's good jobs. Hello, my name is Joe and I work at a button factory. Yes, waitress until I figured out that I didn't like carrying trays and getting our orders mixed up. Then went to office work. First job assignment to owner in art gallery. Ooh, that's a cool first job. Back then we didn't beat up your packages. That was about 35 years ago. Yeah, that's when postal carriers took pride in their work. Hey, they gave us free pizza every Thursday. It was a fun job. Ooh, free pizza is great. Fun fact, my brother's first job was at McDonald's and now he owns one. Oh, and is it Havre, Montana? That is so cool. What a great story. My favorite ice cream was pralines and cream, or some people call it pralines and cream. Yum, I do like that flavor. I only got $1 an hour and took me 2 weeks to pay for the uniform. Oh. When I first started, the minimum wage in California was $4.25 or $4.75. So some of these young kids, they're like, I need $20 an hour. I'm like, listen, I was getting $4.25 an hour when I first started my job. Razoo's is a chub restaurant in Dallas. I think seafood was spicy. My favorite They have non-spicy stuff since you don't like spicy. Oh, Cajun. Oh, interesting. I did house cleaning, but I'm not a good cleaner. You Dice has an Amazon store. Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, in 6th grade, delivered newspapers. That is so cool. Hey, Ty Givens. I'm doing great. How are you? They had a full-service restaurant, made the best roast beef and ice cream sculptures. Ice cream sculptures? That's interesting. I'm an automotive photographer right now. What is that? Is that like for stores to list their parts? That is interesting. I work for a big European tour operator, and that gave me the chance to travel for 10 years and live in different countries: Kenya, Egypt, Canary Islands. Ooh, that is super awesome. That is what a cool job. Let's see. It's a kid's song I learned in Christian school. I love working as a hotel housekeeper. I loved working. The tips were fantastic on good days, not so much on bad days. That makes sense. Gotta run. Bye, Barbara. God bless you too. Let's see. When I started work, minimum wage was $1.25. We sailed between Denmark and Norway. It was great and fun, but also hard work. Yeah, I've heard that is hard work. Okay, Allison, now I do feel old. Minimum wage was $1.40 when I was 15. It's so crazy. That's why you need to come to America with your scones. We're going to get those scones and coffee one way or another. The song was a favorite of the kindergartners I taught. Sorry, mistake. I meant I worked and don't do that job any longer. Yes, for car dealerships' websites. When you look at the car online, good chance I took the... Oh, that is a pretty cool job. 85 cents plus tips. Since COVID, a lot of the car buying process is online and over the phone. That makes sense. Randy, I worked at a movie theater. That's a cool job, especially when you're young. Got fired for hosting a water balloon fight in a dark theater with Pablo Cruz blasting from the speakers. Manager found out I was planning it, sat in the parking lot, busted. I mean, but hopefully had a fun time. I mean, that sounds like a memory. Allison, your second job was washing hair at hair salon. No, my second job, I worked at a t-shirt shop, and I would press those screen transfers onto t-shirts, or if people wanted like lettering on hats or something, and my job was to do that and to fold t-shirts and order t-shirts, and people would come in with like big orders for like baseball teams and stuff like that, and I would take the order down and we send it over to the screen printer and stuff. It was all done like in-house, like there was a shop, but then there was like the owner owned the screen printing shop as well, but that was on a different site. But that was a fun job because it was a variety, and you'd see people come in and they'd look through the books, and they would be like, people would pick like weird things like like a wolf howling at the moon. You've seen those screen prints before. Or you'd see people come in and they'd get like, teddy bears on their shirt or whatever. It was a fun job because I was still in high school. So, yeah. Good morning, Vietnam. Gas was 88 cents when I started working. Dang. My first job was Dairy Queen. I was 15 and just wanted free Butterfinger Blizzards. I mean, that's great. That's a great reason to have that job. Was it hard to get screen printing straight and centered? No, like I learned pretty quickly. So there's a square, like kind of padded thing, press, and you would put the t-shirt over it, and you would line it up according to the seams on the side of the shirt, and then you would over time you would get to know like where it goes. So you don't want to put it too high up to your neck, and you don't want to put it too low because you want it to sit like right in the middle. So you would just put the thing on the t-shirt, and then you would press the like heat down. You'd have to first of all, you'd have to go in and like whenever your shift started and turn on all the like heated things, and then you would push it down, and you'd have a timer, and then it would be done, and you'd lift it, and then you'd peel the thing off, and it was fun. I quit my job at Shoney's on 12/31/99. If the world ended, I wasn't going to go out like that. Oh, that's funny. It takes a lot of patience to work in a hotel. Some of the guests are downright mean and rude. Oh, I believe that. People are crazy. Travel. Point the gas war of the early 70s had gas at 25 cents a gallon. We got $5 to mow a lawn and could do 3 lawns to a gallon. We were making money hand over fist. Ooh, that's awesome. Yeah, so I didn't really love McDonald's, as I said on my video. I didn't really care about it, and I will say that McDonald's is pretty efficient though. When you learn how they're doing things over there, like everything is all like, set up, even like the pattern you're supposed to walk to like fill up the drinks and back to your register, and like the pattern people are supposed to walk past each other. At least back then when I worked there, they had everything mapped out the way you're supposed to like do everything. They were very efficient. But it just wasn't for me. I didn't love it. But I did like working at that t-shirt shop. All right, anybody else before we bounce out of here? What time is it even? Oh, hold on. I'm getting... Tanya, get some snacks, girl. $20 on Venmo. Hey, I love it. Thank you so much, Tanya. Let me give you a big shout. That's a lot of snacks right there. Let's give you this one. It's going to say he, but it's for everybody.
He shoots, he scores!
Woo! I'm also going to give you... Woo! Thank you so much, Tanya, and really everybody that donated to the snack fund. I truly appreciate it. All of it goes towards fixes for my van, gas, and doing the videos for food and different things like that. And I have gotten like I said, so many recommendations that I'm going to just have to like pace myself. Did you work with the clamshell grills? I don't know what that is. So I guess not. Are you talking about like the press? Because it was like this square press and it had like this giant handle and you would just pull it down like this. Yay. I wouldn't like McDonald's either. Everyone I know who worked there ended up with zits. No offense to those who worked there. Yeah, that's true too, because all the grease, it was bad. And I was in high school too, so back when you're in high school, you're already dealing with acne and stuff. I worked at Winn-Dixie, McDonald's, AutoZone, Taco Bell, and now I work for myself. Awesome. Yeah, I've worked at a lot of places too. A lot of places. But working for yourself is the best. See you all next time, Packers Felicity. Thank you, Felicity, for being here. Bye. Let's see. Yep. That was the clamshell grill, cooked from the top and bottom. Yes. Oh, AGT coming through with snacks and gas. $10. Let's see. Let's give you... Thank you so much, Autoglass Tech, I think it was West North Carolina. Thank you so much. It's a true blessing. McDonald's had the clamshell grills. They just came in just before I left. Wasn't a fan. I worked the register, so I didn't really do much cooking when I worked at McDonald's. They probably didn't want to trust me with any of the cooking. I did drop fries and stuff, and I never worked the drive-thru. I thought it was too chaotic, but I worked the front register and I made salads. That's when salads first came out at McDonald's. So that was a long time ago. Can't wait to see all the videos on the van build. What's the update on the laptop? I haven't heard anything back from the hard drive yet about when I'm going to get it back. But yeah, once I get it back, I'm not going to do all van build videos. I'm going to pace them out because now I'm already posting other stuff. So I'm going to post, some van build videos and some eating videos and some hiking videos and just keep it moving. Stay safe on your travels. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll be out there too. Awesome. Ready to see where you eat in Dallas, Dallas next. I'm excited to eat good. That's lots of snacks. Yes, that's a lot of good snacks. Whoop whoop. She said my full name almost. They came in after I started and hated them. Oh, dang. If I do any meetups, I will post it on my little travel snacks community post thing. And also on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, it's travelsnacks_. And that's why you should have the notifications on if you don't. And thank you guys so much for being here. Let's see. Hey, Whisper Woman. So have a wonderful, positive, great week. Stay blessed. Stay safe. eat good food, be kind to one another, and God bless you. And see you guys next time. Bye for now. Ooh.